Right now here, Edgewater Beach, September has begun. That means meteorological fall is here. And today didn't really feel like it. We had temps in the 70s and 80s, some sunshine, still a little muggy, but boy, tomorrow will feel like fall. You can see a few folks there at the beach. It was very crowded this afternoon. The exits both directions on the shoreway took a while to get off there. All right, so take a look tonight. Next big thing, few clouds around, a couple of spotty showers. We'll track those. They're mainly across our southern counties now, turning cooler and breezier. Winds will shift out of the north, bringing in that cooler, drier, less humid air. Labor Day feeling like fall. Going to feel like a day late September or even an early October day. Less humid and breezy. The good news is we're looking at sunshine. Now, we've had 15 90-degree days so far this year. Are we done with the 90s? We'll see. We can still get very hot in September, although the first 10 days, I don't really see any days that'll hit 90. Normally, we get about 9 or 10. Last year, we only had 2 90-degree days. How about that? By the way, the all-time record, 1955, we had 37 days. 1988, we had 36 days. Those are 1 and 2. All right, notice this front right now across our southern counties, but you can see it hasn't gotten a new Philly yet. 83 there. Worcester's at 69, so we've got a 10 to 15 degree drop once this front comes in. Heavy rains right now south of downtown Canton. These showers are now crossing over I-77. I can't rule out a rumble or two of thunder, though we do have our lightning tracker on right now. We're not seeing anything. This isn't severe. It's just a good burst of rain. You can see it's moving pretty good. Right now, it is right on I-77. Easily some low visibility there, perhaps a little standing water, but not much more than that. In and around Mansfield, some light rain. Same deal just south of Worcester with a little burst of rain there south of downtown Worcester. There's the front itself. You can easily see it. Notice basically south of Rochester, New York, south of Buffalo, all the way here now through northern Ohio. So this front's going to continue to push south and east, and this cooler, drier, less humid Canadian air coming on in. So for your evening tonight, we'll be around 70, falling into the 60s. It's going to be chilly later on because of the breeze. We're going to be in the low to mid 60s, but with the breeze, it's going to feel even cooler than that. Here's a look at First Alert Future View. We get rid of any rain left over by the overnight into tomorrow morning. Look at our temps tomorrow, 50s and 60s. Afternoon readings tomorrow only around 70 degrees. The good news is, though, while it will be breezy, at least it'll be sunny. So you're in the shade tomorrow. Definitely going to feel cool. Upper 50s tonight. Early spotty shower, breezy and cooler. Tomorrow only 70. We should be at about 80 this time of the year. You'll notice a lot less humidity around Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday while we warm things up. Still not that humid. Next rain threat after tonight will come Friday into Saturday. Highs on Friday near 80, low 70 Saturday. Right now, Browns Cowboys dry and temps around 70.